If you want to lose weight, don't try to eat healthier. Just do these 4 things, and I promise you, you will get faster, quicker results. Hey, what's up? I'm Melanie Ash of MelanieAshFitness.com and Fitness Evolution Personal Training Studio here in Columbus, Ohio. I'm a personal trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, a weight management specialist, and a women's wellness expert. And today I'm going to share with you 4 things that you can do to help you lose weight instead of trying to eat healthy. When we want to lose weight, of course, that's what we're told. We just need to change your eating. You need to eat healthier. The problem with eat healthy is that it can mean so many different things. Does that mean eating 3 meals a day? Does it mean eating 6 meals a day? How much fruit? How many servings of vegetables? Should you eat a lot of protein? Should you eat low carb? It's so much that it can be completely overwhelming, and that can lead to decision fatigue, which can leave us paralyzed and stuck, and we don't take any action at all. So today I'm going to share 4 recommendations that I have for you that you can implement right now that will have a huge impact on your weight loss results, that are not just eating healthy. They're very specific, actionable, measurable things you can do, and that is the way to get results. Number 1, eat protein at every meal. I don't care how many meals you eat. I don't care if it's 3 meals or 6 meals. If you're just starting out and you're trying to lose weight, focus on eating protein at every meal. Why? Protein is the most satiating of our macronutrients, which means it's going to keep you fuller longer. It's thermogenic, which means you actually burn calories because it's a little bit harder to digest protein, so it takes longer for the body to break down. And it's not as easily stored as fat, the way carbs and dietary fats are. So if you focus on adding protein at each meal, you're more likely to have better energy, you're more likely to feel fuller longer, and you're less likely to lose muscle mass as you lose weight from dieting. What do I mean by protein? Well, your best bet is animal products, meat, chicken, and fish. But you can also get protein from plant-based sources, and tofu and tempeh, products made from soy, as well as quinoa and lentils and protein powders to supplement your diet. Number 1, I want you to get protein at every meal. Number 2, the only drinks that you should have are water and black coffee or herbal tea. Focus on simply cutting out any other liquid beverages. I'm talking flavored coffee drinks, soda, fruit juices, milk. Cut it out and just drink water. Replace those beverages with water and you'll increase your water intake, and you'll reduce your calorie intake and your sugar, because a lot of those beverages have a lot of sugar in them. Water is essential for weight loss. It helps the body get the fat metabolism that it needs in order to produce weight loss. It helps in many other cellular functions. You'll feel better when you're hydrated. So water is super important. So cut out anything that you're drinking with the exception of water, black coffee, and herbal tea. Number 3 of 4 things you can do instead of eating healthier. Eliminate bread and pasta. Now, I'm not talking forever, but if you're someone who eats a lot of carbohydrates, start to reduce them by just cutting out bread and pasta. And let's not get fancy and worry about whether or not that means wraps or whether or not that means this or that. No bread, no pasta. For 30 days, eliminate them. Keep those good carbs like your brown rice, your sweet potatoes, your quinoa. More of those in your diet, and cut out the bread and pasta. I think you'll be amazed at how different you look and feel, especially in your midsection, just by doing that for a few weeks. And number 4, probably the hardest one, cut back on sugar. I didn't say eliminate it because it's really, really hard to avoid sugar, and it's okay to have a little sugar now and then. You know, a cookie here and there won't kill you. But it's when we're relying on a lot of foods with added sugars, like really sugary yogurts and granola, things like that. Or if you're having a few cookies or a cupcake every day, Trying to cut back on that and eliminating those is going to reduce your sugar intake, it's going to reduce your calorie intake, you're upping your protein and drinking more water, so you're going to feel more full for longer, and it's going to help you make better decisions, and probably the less sugar you have, the less sugar you'll want to have. So cutting back on sugar, when I hear this from clients, when they do implement it, it makes such a difference pretty quickly. So trying to eat healthier can be so overwhelming because we don't know exactly what to do that we end up doing nothing. Instead of just trying to eat healthier, focus on these 4 things. Eat protein at every meal. Drink only water, black coffee, or herbal tea, nothing else. Eliminate bread and pasta, and cut back on sugar. Try just maybe one tiny little thing with sugar in it every day. I would recommend doing that for 30 days. And then see how you feel, and I think you'll feel so good that you'll want to keep going. If you can do it for 30 days, you can do it for 60 days. And these are actually recommendations that are part of my 30-day ab challenge, and the next round of the 30-day ab challenge is starting soon because we're almost at June. And I'm so excited to get going with this again because the last round that we started in May, some of the participants lost as much as 5 pounds in just 3 weeks. And most of it came from eliminating the bread and the pasta and cutting back on sugar, as well as increasing their water intake. So if you're looking to slim down a little bit this summer and you need a little bit of extra motivation and you need some guidelines to follow, my 30-day ab challenge is totally free. You get a calendar with an ab exercise to do every day for 30 days, as well as some dietary guidelines, and the best part is the Facebook group where we all interact and keep each other motivated and ask questions, and that's a really, really fun aspect. Very active group as well. I've linked it here with this video. You can also sign up by going to melanieashfitness.com. Just look for 30-day ab challenge. It is totally free. You can actually start at any time. We'll be kicking off the calendar at the beginning of June, but you could start it today if you want to. You'll have everything you need, and you can join that Facebook group right away and get going, especially if you're motivated and hoping to feel a little bit lighter and maybe less bloated a week from now, which is Memorial Day. So remember, instead of being overwhelmed by trying to eat healthy and not knowing what that means, just focus on a few small steps that you can implement every day that over time will add up to make a big difference. I hope to see you in Facebook in that 30-day ab challenge. Talk soon.